Worst Day of the Week is all the way live. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Worst Day of the Week. I want to thank my very special guest, Jarod Williams, for being here in the studio with me. Jarod Williams in the studio with me. Thank you so much. My producer's off the chain. Shout out to my producers in the studio live with me on today. I got some very special producers. We'll get into that later. Worst Day of the Week is going to start right now.
Worst day of the week. Worst day of the week.
It's gonna be a good day, even on my worst day. Nothing makes me smile more than hanging with my family. LOLs and good times, yeah, that's how we mob it. No filters on the real is. Say something getting poppin'. Laughing is good for the soul. Keep it 100, yeah, you already know. Not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. It's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. Yeah.
Worst day of the week. Worst day of the week.
Worst day of the week. Yeah.
Worst Day of the Week. Worst Day of the Week is all the way live. Thank you so much for tuning in to Worst Day of the Week. Today is Monday, and that is the Worst Day of the Week. I am your host, Denard Andre. We're going to get the show started right off so we can get right into it with our guest, Jarod Williams, our very special guest. The news you can use. We're going to start the show off with the news that you can use. Now, remember, the news that you can use is not what I say. It's not what my mama say. It's exactly what it is. It's the news that you can use. So remember, you want to make sure that you're always keeping up with what's going on in your city, in your town, around your neighborhood, so that you know. First up in news that you can use. Let me see what my producers put up. Let me see. First up in news that you can use, a fourth dose of the Pfizer vaccine is going to be needed to keep people protected against COVID-19. Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla has said that on today. And so there will have to be a fourth Pfizer vaccine. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, next up in news that you can use. According to a CBS health survey, the pandemic has amplified levels of stress and anxiety among women, with moms and caregivers being most deeply affected. I really feel that. I know some women who are mothers, and
because my mama is stressed out.
Stressed out. Always stressed out. Ever since COVID has started, I mean, people be more stressed, especially women, like they said.
Anxiety be up. And
everything.
Like,
Yeah.
Go outside.
My grandma be calling with some crazy stories. I was like, hold on. Next up in news that you can use. Let's see here. No Democrat has won a statewide election in Texas since 1994, but Beto O'Rourke has come closer than any other member of his party. And so that's according to South by Southwest. Beto O'Rourke is making his case for replacing Texas Governor Greg Abbott. So let's pay close attention to that and make sure we go out and vote in November. Next up in your news that you can use,
Mr. Hot Wheels.
Mr. Hot Wheels. The documentary Mama Bears premiered at South by Southwest this week. The film follows two mothers of LGBTQ children who grew up as evangelistic Christians, but challenge their beliefs to become gender rights activists working to keep their children safe. And then a Texas judge has granted some transgender families some respite from official investigations into gender affirming care. So that's really big as well. I can't believe, that that's going on. They're going to investigate the parents who want to
with the
transgender kids.
I think that's just absurd because, let these kids,
it's crazy.
Let them do what they
You
want
know,
to do.
but at first I was like, I kind of get it because I was like, when I was 5, I don't think I wanted to be a girl. I really definitely knew I was a boy.
Like, I knew that. But
it's a hard thing.
It done changed though.
Yeah.
The generation done changed.
Yeah,
so,
it's
like
really changed.
They're exposed to
a lot
stuff
more.
than we were.
So much more quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It makes
I
a
wasn't
big deal.
thinking about that.
It makes a really, really big
I
difference.
was trying to go outside.
That is it for news that you can use. Now, remember, you want to always make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on in your city, in your state, around your town. I want to thank my very special guest, Jarod Williams, for being here again on today. Thank you, my producers off the chain. Man, shout out to my producers, my very special producers in the studio today. I have Ishmael Anderson today, and I also have LaJeb in the studio. Shout out to my producers. Yeah. Oh, they got that one. Yeah. They got that one good. That one was good. Okay. Jarod, I mean, oh my goodness. So happy to have you here.
Man, I'm glad
in
to be
the studio today. A man of many hats, who does so much. Let's see. Started off with some of what you do. You are the host of the Sunday Takeout. Tell us what the Sunday Takeout is.
So the Sunday Takeout is pretty much all things creative, like food, music, and arts. So what I decided, I was going out on a Sunday to Louie Piano Bar in Deep Ellum, and I was going every Sunday. And it was like live music. So it was something that I'm always, a part of, because, growing up, we was always in the choir and the music. So I was like, well, I'm going to just start coming out. So I started videotaping with my phone every Sunday. I'm just going, just having a good time. And then so I was like, well, this happens every Sunday. So I incorporated that with the name Sunday Takeout. So, because on Sundays, most people are out and about doing Sunday fun day. They dancing, they're having a good time, they're eating. So I said Sunday Takeout, which takeout is food. So I came up with that. So it came up on Sunday, and it started just with me and my phone. Yeah. And now I'm just
that's amazing. That's awesome. I really like that. Why music? Why music and food?
Those are my favorite things.
Those are your favorite things.
Like, especially food. I know I'm skinny, but when I tell you I love food a lot. But
where do you put it? Where do you put it? Mine's clearly so. What I ate yesterday.
I've always been this size too, but as far as the music goes, like that's always been instilled in me since I was a kid. Singing, with my mom, with her family, and all my family members most of them, I ain't gonna say all of them, are musically inclined. So
good singing too.
Yeah, it's really good singing. But it's just always been a dream of mine, like to do music. So so I put those together, like the food, the music, and then like when I say art, like any form, like poetry, dance, or something like that. So it always it's gonna incorporate around that.
That's awesome. And so how long has the Sunday Takeout been going on?
So for 3 years, I started June the 21st of 2020. I think it was 2020.
Wow.
And man, like I remember the first night that I came up with the name. We was at Louie, and he was like, "You want to get on stage and like interview the guests that perform?" And I was like, "Yeah." So like everybody was expecting me to do that like every Sunday. So like now I do it everywhere. So and I've got to meet a lot of amazing, amazing people. Artists that I used to watch on TV. Yeah. And being plugged in with like Gino, he has access to mostly all the musicians all over the world. So that's put me like in a good space.
That's amazing. Speaking of musicians and all around the world, you are part of a group. That group is called Love Sessions.
The Love Session.
And they perform live every Monday.
Every Monday. And Mondays were not my favorite day of the week.
Yes, it is the worst day. That's exactly
because you coming in from a good weekend and you got to get up on that Monday morning. No, man, I want to get up. I want to sleep in.
I want to.
And so being a part of this group, the Love Session Orchestra, man, every Monday has really kind of brightened my Mondays, because sometimes like dealing with like the pandemic, dealing with, life period.
Mhm.
Music has a way, especially us African Americans, music
Yes.
has a way of making us feel good. So
Yes.
that's like really it's therapeutic for me to
Mhm.
like actually be able to do something that I love doing on.
What's it like being up on the stage every week? And like you said, music is altering, to moods, to your day, and to entertain people in that manner and have that responsibility of changing their mood or their
Man.
mind. What's that like?
So I'm always nervous when I
Mhm.
get up. I'm always nervous, and then I don't really realize where I am until
Mhm.
mid song or something. And
Yeah.
like a lot of people, I don't want to be one of those people that's always up there for show. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, so I want, if it's just one person
Yeah.
and one person come to me and say, "You bless me," I don't care if it's gospel, R&B, or whatever it
Yeah.
is, but if someone is able to come out of that funk they were in before they got there, or if they was dealing with depression or something, and then I was able to help them get out of that,
Yeah.
I'm all right with the world when
Yeah.
it comes to that. But like when it comes, like being up there, man, like I'm able to release stuff that I've been holding on to. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it doesn't even. And then like our band is mostly like we're R&B and old school, but like everybody comes from a church background.
Okay.
So like you just never know what will happen up there sometimes. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking, we have shouted like everything. So like it's
Yeah.
always good to, be an impact to somebody else's life,
That's
seeing
amazing.
somebody else feel good.
Mhm. I like that. How many people are in the band?
I think it's 11 of us. We have a horn
Very big
section.
band, yeah.
We have a horn section. We have keyboard, drums, lead
Mhm.
guitar, bass, and then two vocals.
Wow.
We're trying to add somebody else too, but we don't know. We want somebody to be able to mesh like really
Yeah.
good. 'Cause, like, we don't want to mess the vibe up. But
How long has that band been together?
it's going on 3 years too. So like
Wow.
I started. It's about to be my second year. So when they
Mhm.
first started, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like I did not want to do it. I was like, I don't want to have that obligation. I don't want to be. I just want to be in the background. I want to be. Because time. Like everybody got their certain schedules, and I was like, I do not want to be obligated to this every Monday night. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm getting off of work. I want to go home, go to bed. I don't want to be. But I was like, you know what? Let me go and do it. And one of the girl, Rochella, that sings on the group, she's like my vocal idol. Like, so like I watched her grow up when I was growing up with God's Property.
Yeah.
And so I always admire her voice. And so when I found out she was like the band, I was like, shh, I'm freaking out there and sing. But it's amazing. Like I love it. It's amazing.
That's awesome. I really, really like that. I wish I could sing. I can't sing.
Look, because, we've been in Lancaster Choir.
I can't sing. I'm good for the
We was
background.
clapping our hands, singing for
I can clap.
in the 7th grade.
I can definitely clap. Talk about some of your promoting. You're at the 5 Bistro Bar a lot. Talk a little bit about that.
So on Sundays we provide Sunday brunch, and after church everybody want to go eat.
Yes, they do.
So we want to give people that feeling where they can feel like they're at home, because it is the 5 Bistro is family based. Shout out to Faith.
Yes.
So we want to just incorporate family time, and then of course we want to hear live music. The food is amazing,
Yes.
and so like every Sunday now we do it, but now we've offered other events to to take part in the 5, because I feel like that's the city needs more stuff to do, because everybody is normally doing the same thing. And then it's in the center of the city, and it's easy access. They just added more parking across the street and stuff. So like, there's so much to do in downtown, and like people don't, and I want it to be one of the hot spots, but of course, that takes time. But it's family oriented. You can come in there with your kids, it's kids friendly, so it's not something where you don't have to always have your homegirls or your homeboys or whatever, but you can bring the kids and just enjoy a good time every Sunday.
Nice. I did have a chance to go. I've been twice. And I really enjoyed it. Really, really good time. And I like watching it online too. Hearing some of that good singing.
And it
Always a good
started
time.
off as a church too. So like they used to have church service there too. When Bishop.
So it's
Omar
blessed. It's blessed.
was-
Yeah, that's amazing. Talk a little bit about going back to music and what you love to do. Um, where else do you perform?
So I also performed with hashtag Mandy.
Okay.
And the squad. We perform. We kind of rotate Saturdays out with the free men. So sometimes we're at Sandaga, 813, and then most of the time with the free men. But then we do like private parties and stuff like that. But I pretty much wherever, like if somebody needs a background singer, like if I'm available, then so it just depends on who's wanting to put more background singers with their group. But I want to get like into country music. Like I want to sing like background with like a country singer. Like
really?
I want to try that. Like I
mean, it's coming. You just spoke it into existence.
I want to see what it feels like because most of we're always doing soul and R&B in church.
Let me hear some of your country. I need to hear some of your country.
I just want to see what the atmosphere is like. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we have our soul and stuff. So we're not clapping our hands, but that's a different type of genre of music.
It is.
But like Trisha Yearwood and like Martina McBride, like people like that, I want to see like what it's like to be up there singing at the the Country Music Awards. Like that's a big deal because they support each other like
they do
really, really big. So like I want to kind of I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna see who.
I mean, you just spoke it into existence, so I'm gonna get in there. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. It's just, but I really want to try. I really want to try that. Like I really do.
Some country.
Yes, I want to be them.
I had my vocal coach when I was in the 7th grade. He said, your voice is so country and ghetto. And he made me think the country was bad, so I didn't sing. I didn't sing country. He told me no. He said it's just so country. I remember that, and it kind of made me stop singing for a little while. I was really distraught. So.
It does get like if you're not matching, like I used to feel like overlooked when it comes to sound, because everybody had their own, distinctive and unique sound. But like if I didn't get at the time when I was younger, I used to look for a lot of validation when it comes to music because everybody was always getting that spot that, and I'm like, dang, I'm back here. And I'm like, I know I can sing, but like, but when you have people that are targeted to tell you stuff like that, that's one of the most hurtful things in the world. Like I don't care if like I can have a toothache, but if there's somebody tell me that I can't sing, I'm like, what? Like that's discouraging. And then that kind of stops, especially the kids. Like I try to speak life into the kids because like they're exposed to so much more with the art. Like we didn't have some of the access that they have. Like they got the TikTok, they got the the Snapchat, so they're able to create a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't have. So I just feel like we should just be lifting each other a bit and turning them down because like we need art. Like, that's like
that's true.
That's uplifting.
I think my producer found her favorite.
Okay, because she was
I think my producer found her favorite bed and she likes it. That's absolutely amazing. I really like that. Really like what you're doing. You're doing some amazing things. So Sunday Takeout, who are some of those people you say you used to watch on TV that you've been able to talk to and interview and have on the show?
Oh man, of course, Gino, Ike Hart, then Gino Young, golly, Erykah Badu and Domby.
Wow.
Snort like Sean Martin, like RC.
Oh wow.
People like I'm talking about people that I grew up with, like, and was able to see. Liv Warfield, she used to sing with Prince.
Yes.
Golly, it's a lot. Like it's a lot of people that I have got to meet, and I'm just be like, what? Like, but of
What a
the talent that we have in Dallas that I didn't know about. I was like, whoa, like we have some amazing
Dallas is
talent
where it's at.
in Dallas.
Dallas
Yes.
is where it's at.
People that have started locally and now are traveling abroad, like Daniel Jones. He played, was MD for Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
Oh wow.
Dr. Dre, like he was with Dr. Dre. Like it's a lot. Like even like Kennedy Davenport. Like I've got to like actually talk to people that are kind of iconic, that are iconic in the art industry. So it's been. Yeah,
that's amazing. I've had Kennedy on the show. Yeah,
I love her. I love her to death.
We're cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
His dad made my prom suit.
Oh wow!
Yes,
okay, big Ruben has a prom suit.
Yes, and it was long. It had the long.
Yeah,
I don't know what made me.
It was wide leg. That's his specialty. That was his specialty.
On the sleeve, rhinestones around my collar. It was a bit much.
You had your big teeth.
Let me tell you, that collar went down like I had wings of glory, baby.
What kind of shoes did you have on?
Man, because my suit was powder blue.
Oh my goodness!
And I was like, I want to be real. I want to be just over the top. So my jacket was down at my ankles. Like it was a lot.
You were like a 1920s gangster.
My prom day, she looked at me when she saw me. She said, "Oh."
I had a date that I went on. We were really good friends. It was a military ball. And when me and my mom got there to pick up my date, and she had on this foil dress with some purple lace ruffle, and I must have talked so bad about that dress. And her and we was never friends again.
So she really loved
And somehow, that was
really bad.
A really good night though. We had a really good military ball night. Yeah,
because you was at ROTC too, right?
I was.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had a really good military ball night and ended the friendship and everything. Yeah, that dress was horrible. I wish I had a picture of it. I wish I would have known.
Because I want a visual. I want to like that's the image that I'm holding up here.
No, I had some on my Facebook. My Facebook got hacked this week, and I wasn't able to get on.
Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, but yeah. F Mark. Yeah. Mark used to call me so I can get some help. And then so I really I really wish I had that picture because you gotta see it.
Because I wanted it to pop up on the big screen so everybody
my
can just see.
My sister went, her and her date looked amazing. She was beautiful. My sister was so beautiful military ball night that I had to make a scene in the house. I had put some bookshelves together with teddy bears and rose petals everywhere. And she was absolutely gorgeous. She had these bangs in the front and this little French thing. She had this see-through black thing around her shoulders, beautiful black dress, and some big old ugly shoes. But I ain't telling them. But the shoes was ugly as their dress. I'm thinking about it, but they had some feathers on them or something. She swore that was it.
I bet she got from Bakers.
The $7.99 store. Yeah. All shoes, $7. Yeah. She won't go back there no more. But I really wish I had a picture of that dress. I don't know how I got caught on that, but I'm thinking about it, and that dress is really taking me down. Yeah, taking me down. Jarod, what you have some other stuff coming up? Oh my goodness, let me see. Because you told me about something. Here we go. And let's see. On coming up Sunday, May the 8th at the Mesquite Arts Center, you're going to be in a play called One Mama. Tell us a little bit about One Mama.
So DeMarcus Bailey, JF Bailey Films, he puts on a lot of plays in the DFW, and he also has stuff on Tubi TV, Christmas on My Block, like different stuff like that. So he's always put up casting calls for different plays. So I was like, let me, I'm gonna send my video submission or whatever. And I've done this like 10 to 15 times almost. I was like, oh, I got pictured. Like, oh my God. Like, ooh,
for this play.
For all different kinds, like some of the stuff that he did.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I ain't never got no callback. I was like, what? Like, oh, I want to get on the stage. I want to play.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had just been randomly speaking this. Like, I had just been blurting it out. Like, somebody saw me at Sunday Takeout one night. They was like, what you doing? I said, man, I'm trying to get on this play.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even audition for this.
Really?
No, like
Wow.
and then Monday, he sent me an inbox on my Facebook and said, I got a part for you. Like, I was literally like with my mouth wide open. I was like, what?
Wow.
And so then I'm thinking like, you know,
Favorite
it's just like, you know, I was like, oh, it's going to be just a little part, you know.
Mhm.
I literally am playing like the son of the mother. And then my name is Larry Jr. I did not like that name. I was like, I could have been no Michael or no Jamal, because you know, no
They would
Malik,
let you pick
know
the
what I'm saying?
name.
But I would be starting as a son, Larry Jr. So the play is about, a girl who's has some trouble,
Mhm.
back and forth or whatever, and we have a praying mother and
Mhm.
father. So we only get one mama, so it's centered around our mothers. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
I'm
So
trying to get the flyer up. Give me just a
Okay.
second. Yeah. That sounds really amazing. And so you didn't have to audition for the part. Is this only going to be on one day?
one is just that one day, but I'm hoping that that we get a good turnout. Well,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna even say that hoping. I know that we'll get a good turnout. So and then maybe we can extend it a little bit long, because I know it's Mother's. That's gonna be on Mother's Day, but I think that with the people that are cast in the play are some really great actors. Like they've done a lot of good work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just praying that God gives us that favor to extend it a little bit longer than May 8th.
Extend it a little longer than May 8th.
Mm-hmm.
This is the flyer right here. I have it up on the screen now. And so I see some really good actors in here. Do you know any of the other cast members who are going to be a part?
I do.
Mhm.
Ebony Owens.
Okay.
She's a singer here in Dallas.
Mhm.
I've actually got to interview her on the Sunday Takeout.
Wow.
So she's a part. She's actually playing. I would say the wayward sister, the one that's in trouble or whatever. But Davion Jackson, he's on the flyer as well. Corey Espy, LaQuaisha, she's actually a bartender in San Diego. Shout out to her, because she is a good bartender. Okay. She's in the play.
And what night is she at San Diego? I've never been to San Diego.
Saturdays.
Okay.
So you can catch us this weekend.
Okay. I never get a chance to go out because I bartend as well. So I'm at work on the weekend. I get a chance to step out on Mondays, Tuesdays. And
You're doing that in the beginning of the week. So you can come sit next week and get you the barbecue from Triple D. Get your little question. Go get that.
Okay. And so you can get tickets to this from jfbaileyfilms.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to www.jfbaileyfilms.com and get tickets to One Mama. It's a stage play only in Dallas, Texas, at the Mesquite Arts Center. One night only, May 8th, and we're praying for more nights and hoping for more nights. That's amazing. I can't wait to take a look at that. Man. I will definitely be there. I'm gonna give me some.
I've been wanting to, I literally been wanting to act in a play. I used to do improv in high school and stuff, but I wanted to be like something like this. Yeah.
You want to play?
Yeah, I want to play.
You deserve it. I'll shout out to you, Jarod Williams. You are amazing. Sunday Takeout, the band. Now the play. Yeah, man. You're doing it all.
I said I'm gonna use every gift that got every single gift that he's giving. I'm gonna use.
I was just talking to a friend about that. I said a lot of times, because I'm getting up there.
Yeah,
we getting up there. Yeah. And then I don't want to say that because I'm in my 30s, my late 30s. I didn't want to say that I didn't see it. Yeah, but I didn't see it. I really
That's a word.
I didn't know what 30 something was going on, 37 was going to look like, not knowing that I would see 37, losing people, and then like when the old people used to say when I was little, like keep living, all of those different sayings. I'm like, wow, because 37 is not old, but wow.
But like it just wow, it's an experience because you just like the next year, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like,
And then when you say using your gifts, like it's a blessing to be able to
Yes.
still have a gift
mhm.
to use. I've seen some people that are same age as me go through some things that,
Yeah, man. Like for real.
lose gifts.
Yeah.
It's a gift just to be able to walk and talk.
The activity of your limbs,
the
just there,
activity, yes.
period. You know what I mean? Man.
And it's amazing to still be able to have all of that and to be able to do what you're doing, what we're doing,
Yeah.
And be able to progress and go further. I
Yes,
really
sir.
like that. I'm excited about that. Excited for what God is going to use me for
Yes,
in the
man.
future.
Yes, I'm telling you.
And ready.
I just be like, okay,
I'm
what's
ready.
next, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause, man.
I'm ready. Absolutely ready. So shouts out to you. And once again, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Man,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know that this is one of your worst days of the week, the actual worst day of the week. You have to sing tonight over at the
Yes,
Freeman.
yes.
So you are tied up and busy. Man of many talents. Thank you so much for
Man,
being
thank
able
you
to
for
come
having
and
me.
join me. We're going to get right into the end of the show, which is what the what. It's what the what time. Now, what the what time is where I take all of those funny, thought-provoking things that you see on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those different things, and I read them aloud on the show. Let's see here. What kind of what the what's I got? I got some good ones. Before social media, we used to catch people in a lie on a three-way call.
Do you remember that? Be quiet.
Yeah, be quiet. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I had a big computer, it had a microphone, and I used to put it on the speaker, and I used to record everybody, and I would play it for the end. I always been messy. I used to have it on the recorder. I wish I still had those.
No, you remember you said that?
I wish I still had those on tape and things. That was so fun. When someone says, I'm not looking for a relationship, the with you be silent. Y'all better stop making single decisions when y'all married.
Woo! That's a
Stupid.
heavy one.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. People be trying to mold you into the perfect idiot. I'm not going for it.
That's why people say that.
Yeah. Cancel every relationship that only makes withdrawals and not deposits.
Oh,
Now that's a word right
yeah,
here.
they ain't take that one to church.
I need someone who wants to learn my past, not to punish me, but understand how I need to be loved.
Oh,
That's really good too. Best lie that you heard was eat all your food so you can be big and strong. Now look at you, just big. After dating married men, do y'all still pray for a faithful husband, or should I just mind my business? Yes, it is. Every time I gave a fuck, that fuck fucked me over.
Ooh, no Vaseline.
No Vaseline. No, didn't get a chance to put on no makeup. I ain't get a chance to take a shower.
Put a rubber band around my
Nothing. It's been brought to my attention that I have offended some of you.
Uh-oh.
I apologize. I meant to offend all of you.
Every single one.
I used to be so apologetic when I would offend people and hurt people and on accident.
Yeah.
Because a big personality is not for everybody.
Yep.
I'm a Scorpio.
Me
And
too.
so with Scorpios, you either, when you meet me the first time, you either love me
or hate me.
and I mean love me. You like, oh, this is my
Yes,
best friend.
yes.
Oh my goodness, I love him. He's so
But
crazy.
you gonna
so
get what you
fun.
gonna get.
Or you're gonna just absolutely hate me. Yeah.
I get it.
Can't
What's your birthday?
stand him November the 10th.
Mine the 13th.
Can't
Listen, I will
stand
cut
you. Don't want to be around you. Your voice is annoying. I mean, literally, it's either real good or real bad.
So you either or, and you gonna
Yeah.
get what you gonna get.
I used to be so offended and want everybody to love me so much that I would, really force myself on people, even the bad, and force those friendships. But Not anymore.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah,
It's a waste of time and
Yeah.
energy. Like
It is.
If you don't like me the first time, I'm so sorry.
I ain't even sorry.
Cause people just like I don't like you. I used to feel like I had to get everybody's approval. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
like now at the age of 40, I be like, child,
What is all?
it's
Woo.
I said I ain't knew 40. I didn't know that was coming.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
It
was
just snuck up on
It
you.
did. It came
Yeah.
out.
I know some people it just sneak up on them.
Ooh.
Hit them like that.
And then
Bite 'em.
and I just thank the Lord that didn't think they look like shit.
Thank you. Yeah,
Because
that's
I
a
know some
blessing.
people that's 29
And look
59.
40. Yeah. Getting yourself together requires a level of honesty you can't even imagine. There is nothing easy about realizing you're the one that's been holding you back the whole time.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it's really heavy.
Because it be us.
It's us.
It do be us.
It's
It do be us.
When I realized what I had done to hold me back,
Man.
you know,
And it was separate like choices that you can
Mhm.
really easily get out of. But you know, of course, we got to test the water, we got to see.
Yep.
And you miss out on a lot of stuff.
Miss out on so much.
Man.
Miss out on life.
A
Yeah.
lot.
You miss out on it in its entirety. Yeah. It's really, really bad. Okay, here we go. Sometimes you just have to let God fix it. Because if you fix it, you're going to jail. I ain't gonna pass go. I'm not collecting $200. Yeah, I'm going right to jail.
I'm gonna go.
Fix it right now.
You read, I'll put my zip code up there because I'm
Lord, right now. I know you on time, but right now, I need you right now.
Right now.
Stop asking me questions that can be answered by Google.
Please.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
My mama called me and asked me how long it take to boil an egg.
Man.
You need to ask the internet. My goodness.
Something like, you know, like with the Sunday Takeout, like I have like access to like the events and stuff. I know it be some people that will email or text me like, can you tell me how? Why don't you go to Google? Because sometimes I don't have time, so they be just
ask Alexa.
Oh, please.
Ask somebody. Siri. Ask somebody.
She not busy.
Please don't ask me. That lady ain't never busy. She not busy.
She's watching stories.
It is okay. I really like this. It's okay to disappear until you feel like you again.
Yeah.
That's really deep.
Yeah.
A lot of times, people don't understand the emotional trauma that they bring on themselves by putting themselves everywhere they don't need to be. Yeah.
Yep.
Too much of an easy access to you is really bad if you're hurting, because you just need to get away so that you can feel. And people who love you will understand. Yeah. They'll allow it.
I've learned self-care a lot. Like I'll literally turn everything off and like, look, I don't got time for none of this today. Cause
no time. It's really it's mind-boggling how people don't know how much self-care is so important and vital to you know, just your everyday being. You know, you really have to take care of yourself. So it's okay to disappear until you feel like yourself again. Dinner with Jarod or a $20 gift card from Dollar General.
Ooh.
It's so hard.
What time they close?
The village stopped raising the kids when the parents started having problems with the village correcting the kids.
Oh, see, our mamas, your mama was my mama.
Yeah.
My mama was your, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you can always get your ass
you
whooped
go
in any corner.
Anybody. Daddy's where I was 26. So they friends. They go to the club together. So that's why it's so hard.
Check her cash out.
Ooh.
He in there somewhere. Some of y'all worried about Candyman. He ain't coming in the nasty ass bathroom.
Y'all,
Say, Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean. Oh, please.
He's not coming. Oh my God.
You know why strangers support you more than people you know? because the people that you know have a tough time accepting
Whoa.
you come from the same place,
Whoa.
but they are still in the same place.
That's a true story too.
Yeah.
That is really true.
You know, I had a really bad experience on this week with a friend who told me that we had been in competition with each other since we had been friends, and I didn't know that.
Never knew that.
I never knew that. So that meant that friend had been in competition with me and was jealous
and wasting their time.
Wasting their time.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
when they could have just been elevating themselves
Worried
and
about
getting
me.
themselves where they needed to be, but they were too worried about
Golly.
where I was
They done missed the
going.
opportunity doing that.
Once you mine, you ain't leaving. Welcome to death row.
Put their uniform on.
Shouts out to my husband.
Okay.
Nowhere. If you can invite one person to a function and they're late, you win $1 million. Who would you invite?
My mama.
She ain't never on time. She gonna hear that.
I know it. She's
gonna
taking
hear
a
that.
nap right now when I left a while ago. She said, I said, well, she said, can you go to the stop? I said, girl. Because she would sit on that couch and, well, literally sit there for like 30 minutes before she tell me what
Yeah.
she actually wants.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, have you decided yet?
There's only so many prayers I'ma pray before I cut you out.
Ooh-wee.
I'm not finna keep bothering the Lord.
You hear me?
He busy. Yeah, Alexa not busy, but the Lord is working.
He's working.
My last what the one says that I couldn't heal because I kept pretending like I wasn't hurt.
Whoa.
That's my last, yeah.
Shout out to my therapist.
Yes.
Baby,
Oh my goodness.
ooh.
You know, I just started going back
That's
to
good.
therapy. I hadn't been in years because I had a bad experience with the person that I had. And I felt like she wasn't really paying attention to me because she asked me repetitive questions that I had already answered. I'm like,
Girl.
we talked about this last time. She's like, I just want to keep stay right there. But now you already asked me that question. We moved on. I didn't heal from that last week. Let me heal from something else. You know, so. Yeah, she kept asking me some repetitive questions. She just wasn't the one for me. And it's good to know that you can switch. That you're not obligated to talk to this one person. You can find the person that works for you.
Yeah.
Because therapy is much needed. We need to
Definitely, especially with us
Yeah.
African American. I tell people like now, like, because I did not like to open up to nobody. So like, I had to ask God, like, who you need to send me to the.
Send me, Lord. Yeah.
I don't want nobody in my business.
Uh-huh.
So like, and then a lot of
That's a hard one too. Yeah.
I had therapy with this woman. She was really aggressive, so she would try to force.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so we're gonna get into it.
Oh my goodness.
But the one I got now is amazing. So yeah, but I think everybody needs.
Yeah, we all need it. Yeah. I wish I would have known earlier in my life, you know, that this was something that I needed. The things that I had already been through had already altered my life and had already traumatized me. Had already, things that I didn't know that had done that to me. I didn't know that I was moving this way because of
For
that.
real.
Yeah,
And then it like takes like when we were growing up, we was always told, pray about it.
Mhm.
That was like a thing.
Yeah.
And we had so much stuff bottled up, especially us as kids. As gay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had like a whole lot of other stuff to worry about. So yeah, therapy has been it's definitely needed. It is.
So beneficial. Well, thank you so much again, Jarod, for coming on the show with me. Thank you so much to my guests who have tuned in. We will see y'all next week on Monday. Now, remember, I did not do my worst day of the week giveaways this week. Hopefully, I can get back on Facebook by next week. And if not, we'll see you right here back on the YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And make sure y'all subscribe to that channel.
Yes, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please. See y'all next week. Turn the mics down. 3 and 4. Down the mics. Those are the mics.
everybody, it's about to be a good day. Don't care about what they say. Come on, everybody, it's about to be a good day. Don't care about what they say.
It's about to be a good day. With your boy Denard Andre. We going up on a Monday.
Go Sean.
Like it's your birthday. Have your friends share, don't even trip. About to go loud, grab your drink, take a sip. Kick back, relax, forget about the stress. Gonna laugh it away. Yeah. It's the worst day of the week, but the best day for me. We're gonna have a party. Let's have a party. It's the worst day of the week, but the best day for me. We're gonna have a party. Let's have a party. It's the worst day of the week, but the best day for me. We're gonna have a party. Let's have a party. It's the worst day of the week, but the best day for me. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Yeah.